Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some exciting Bratz news to talk about as yes, finally after months of leaks, speculation, and rumors, we have the official reveal announcement of the upcoming new Bratz celebrity collector doll of TYLA. So we're going to go over all of the information we have so far, release, pricing, and more. So stay tuned, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype this video cuties, consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, to support the channel that way. No pressure, and so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. But for now, let's get into it. So yes, that's right. The Bratz celebrity collector TYLA doll has officially been revealed. And firstly, let's go over the information because it is already confusing and I'm worried that we're going to have a repeat of the original Bratz Mean Girls drop. So apparently there's going to be a early drop of her in person at the FAO Schwarz special event happening on the 24th of July. Apparently that FAO Schwarz is at Rockefeller Plaza in NYC, so New York City. Obviously not everyone lives in New York City, so the official release is going to be on the 27th of July. We thought it was August. No, it's July. It's next week. Oh my goodness. So that's definitely a plot twist. And so I thought she was going to be exclusive to like Bratz.com on the 27th, but they mentioned that she will be available at other select retailers afterwards. So I'm not sure what that means. As per usual, Bratz has a tendency of being very secretive and not being very transparent when it comes to information like this with releases and stuff, distribution, availability, as we all know too well with like the Mean Girls situation. They were supposed to be available on Amazon, the first series, but they got canceled and they never cleared that up for any of us European fans. We were just left in the dust. So I am really hoping that this time around with this drop, they don't have a repeat and they actually update us with what they mean when they say select retailers afterwards. Like, how long after the drop on Bratz.com? 2 months afterwards or like a week later? Because depending on, like, I would rather buy her on Amazon, obviously, but again, this is TYLA. She's a big deal. She's a bigger deal than the previous celebrity dolls we've had so far. All due respect, but I do think TYLA just has a bigger recognition when it comes to like global, like, you know, recognizability, if that makes sense. So I feel like she might be harder to get. Like, I'm pretty sure her doll will sell out on Bratz.com on the 27th. I'm not sure how long, like how quick she will sell out, but I'm just kind of worried about all of this. Like, if she's gonna sell out on Bratz.com, okay, like, when is she gonna be released on the other select retailers? Like, what does that even mean? Like, I wish they would have at least mentioned Amazon or like Target or like anything would have been helpful than just saying select retailers and keeping it as vague as possible. Like, that helps me, that doesn't help me at all. Like, I need information. I need clarification here, Bratz. So, but yeah, for now, that's all we know. That there will be, you can get her early. At the earliest is the 24th of July. Of course, again, you have to live in New York to go to the event. But if you do, then yeah, you're lucky. Great for you. Apparently there's even like a signing with TYLA herself, so that's crazy. But again, like, most of us don't live in that location, so I think for most of us, we're gonna be left to having to buy her on the 27th, and I have a bad feeling about this. I can tell it's gonna be a bloodbath. I mean, she's more expensive. We'll get into that. She is more expensive than all the previous celebrity dolls so far. So that's true. I've seen a lot of people say that they can't buy her because she is expensive. Like, and they like her, but yeah. And I get that. Obviously, you really have to love this doll to, think she's worth it. But still, it's TYLA. She has a huge name recognition. So I still feel like even though she's expensive, people will buy her and she's got tons of fans. And so I'm still worried that she will sell out. So yeah, this whole situation, Anyway, let's hope that Bratz has information on what they mean with specific retailers. Like, again, I just need them to clear that up real fast because it kind of all depends on like what ends up happening, because obviously if they never end up actually releasing her on Amazon, then obviously we're gonna have to all try to get her on the Bratz website. But anyway, yeah, fingers crossed the release goes well. Okay, let's start off with the packaging. So the shaping is very familiar, very similar to previous celebrity releases that we've had. Karol G, Lola Indigo. I think the packaging shape is very similar to those two releases, but I feel like for hers especially, it's kind of like wider. It looks big. It has a lot of space, obviously, because she comes with a lot of accessories. A similar amount of accessories, I would say, like with Karol G, perhaps, maybe even more. I'm not quite sure, but I like the packaging color. It's like overall brown, almost like a bronze. I love that. There's like hints of blue. Like, I love that accent color. It just pops against the brown, so it just, yeah, works perfectly. We have a little tag in a star shape. Obviously, we've got like the TYLA signature logo. We've got some beautiful artwork of TYLA with her tiger, which, by the way, does she have an actual tiger, or like what's up with the tiger imagery and like accessory here? Because again, I have heard TYLA songs and I like them enough, and you know, but I don't know if she has a tiger. Like, is that for real, or is she just a fan of tigers? Is it an inside joke? Like, again, help me out, because I really don't know. But I love it nonetheless. And we've got a different artwork on the back where obviously she's in these other outfits. So I love how we get to see artworks of both her looks. So I think the displayability here, the doll, like, it all looks amazing. Obviously, if you're an inbox collector, this will display beautifully. So yeah, I think the packaging, you know, the presentation essentially is on point. It looks really sleek. Okay, speaking of accessories, let's go over what she includes, shall we? So she has 2 gold trophies, same mold like with what Karol G included. She has 2 here. I think Karol included 2 as well, or perhaps even 3, I'm not sure. But unlike Karol, we do have a gold microphone here for TYLA, which looks really nice. She's got a vinyl record here with the image on the front. The vinyl is blue, which matches the base as well for her, the stand, and also matches the mannequin, which is in blue, which holds her second outfit, which is more like of a casual kind of concert look inspired. We have her second pair of shoes, obviously, and then obviously she has her tiger as well here with a collar and leash, which is actual chain. I love that. Also, a purse is included here. So I think that's it. So, oh yeah, and also like a little poster magazine kind of thing with more of her artwork. So that looks lovely. I think there's a lot of accessories here, but you know, definitely not like insane amounts. Maybe Karol G actually has more accessories now that I think about it. I'm not sure again, but I feel like it's a good amount. It's definitely like a good amount. We've got a vinyl, we've got second outfits, a mannequin, a base, a tiger. I mean, come on, that tiger is also like a new mold, I believe. So pretty good selection of accessories, I would say. Now, before we get into the outfits, let's take a look here at the face-ups and the hairdo and how that was all kind of executed, because I feel like that is one of the main highlights here with this doll. Her hairstyle, the rooting pattern, it's so unique. She is like, I believe, the only Bratz doll we've had so far that has this kind of like rooting pattern that's like more sparse. Like right there on the front, you can see that there's more like space between, because it's supposed to look like it's braided into those sections, very tightly so. And then in between those sections, you can see like baby hairs, you know, like, you know, painted in between. So I love all of that. That detail, it just looks amazing. And then I believe the braids kind of like flow out into like straight hair at the very bottom that, you know, it kind of creates the flip, right? So I don't even know what to call this hairstyle, to be honest, but it's braids, right? Like just braids twisted into each other, and then like the ends are just the straight hair kind of flipped up. Anyway, let me know, but I love it. It looks amazing. And obviously, I'm pretty sure it's inspired by an actual hairstyle that she wore. So it just looks amazing. Again, it came out so good. And then the face screening is gorgeous. Like, obviously, it's kind of in her likeness. So her, you know, her eye color here. She's even got her beauty mark and the little eyebrow cut. Super lovely detail. I love the makeup in green, the eyeshadow, the blushing, the plum lipstick. All of that is really good. And also, you can kind of see in some stock photos, but she seems to have like a beauty, like I'm not sure what that is, but it's like a line on one of her upper arms. There's like a brown line that at first I wasn't sure if that was like a tattoo or like maybe like a scar, but it's definitely like on purpose that they included that line. So I'm not sure what that represents on TYLA herself. Maybe it is a scar. I'm not sure, but that definitely means something. Otherwise, they would not have included it. So that's a lovely detail as well. And I just love how they even gave her like a little little rhinestone on her belly button. Like you can barely see it, but it's there. It's a little sparkly detail on her belly button. Like that is next level. I'm gagged. Her face, the hair, these small details, like I'm just living. They look so good. Okay, first outfit here is the main attraction. I would say it's the sand dress look that she wore at the Met Gala. So obviously it's supposed to kind of imitate sand texture, and I think it really came out well. I'm not sure how else they could have how else they could have done it better, you know, like it really does look like sand. It has that like texture. It's really fitted also like to her body, like the body sculpt here, like you can really see like the curves, like it is fitted, like there's no space, there's no wrinkles, it is just to a T. And I also feel like it's weird because like on the back you can see like there's a seam on the back obviously, but there's no Velcro, so I'm not sure how it opens up. It opens because obviously they show you the doll in the second outfit. So, but how are you supposed to take the dress off? Is it stretchy and we just don't know, or is there like a zipper? Oh my gosh, what if it's a zipper? What if it's Velcro, but it's just so tight that you can't really see the Velcro? I'm not sure because the back again looks so seamless. I'm very intrigued by how you're supposed to remove this dress because it's so fitted. But the train, it's gorgeous. It's so long behind her. It just, trails behind her. And the color is vibrant. It's, just, I don't know. The dress is just so aesthetic and it looks perfect. And it really looks like the dress that she wore. And I also love that she includes a little purse, which is like an hourglass with actual sand inside of it. So yeah, that's a really cool detail. Like, yeah, if I had a penny for every time that we got a collector doll with a purse that's like a hourglass with working sand, I'd have 2 nickels, or like 2 pennies. Because it's happened twice this year with River Styx and now TYLA. They both have like hourglass purses that work. So yeah, that's kind of weird. But this dress nonetheless looks amazing. And this is the second outfit, and honestly I love this just as much. I think it's based on one of her concert looks if I'm not mistaken. So basically it's kind of like a tied up shirt in the front in white. It looks super soft. We have this mini skirt that is kind of like a tinsely texture. It's kind of like iridescent as well, and then we have kind of like as accents in black some sequins that kind of create pockets and stuff, the trim at the bottom. I also love how she has like this gold chain belt basically kind of wrapped around the skirt, and then also like a Bratz charm. Like what? That's amazing. I love that. That's so cute. And also the necklace here works for both outfits. So yeah, I love the versatility of the necklace, and also the earrings work for both outfits. They're really simple, cute little gold earrings, but they work. She doesn't have like a second purse, unfortunately, but you know, it doesn't, I mean, if this is a concert look, obviously I don't think she would have had a purse in the concert, like just as a style, like just to you know, so it doesn't make sense, but it's still like an extra purse would not have hurt. So but obviously I think in this outfit you're supposed to have her like, you know, walking the tiger, I guess. So yeah, the leash is also really cute on the collar. I think this outfit just really looks so good. Honestly, I feel like there's so much possibilities here as well with customization and restyle possibilities with these pieces. They're just so good, and they feel, I mean, I don't know how they feel, but they look like they feel like nice quality. And now we get into the really only negative that I can think of with this release, which is unsurprisingly the price point. Like I mentioned earlier, she is not 50, not 60, not 70. She's $75 US. So a little recap. Carol G was $650, I guess. Lola Indigo was 50, 60, I believe. And Kylie Jenner's dolls were like Playline, so they cost 20, right? So they were not expensive. This doll is definitely the most expensive celebrity doll we've had so far with Bratz. Again, this TYLA doll is $75. So I guess there's a couple of reasons why. Number one, companies are greedy. So, I mean, right? So I feel like that's a big reason. But a real reason that I can think of is that TYLA is just a bigger name. Again, all due respect to Kylie Jenner, Karol G, Lola Indigo, like they're all, like two of them are musicians famous as well. But like TYLA definitely is like a bit more famous, I think. So it feels like because TYLA is like a bigger name currently, that's why she costs more. It's because it's a TYLA doll. It's almost like if they had a doll of Sabrina Carpenter, they would also probably charge you like $75 for her. Like they would not, price a Sabrina Carpenter doll at $50. Like that would just seem like too little. They would probably price it around $75. Let's be honest, right? So it kind of makes sense that they would make a TYLA doll and then price her so highly above what the others cost, in comparison. Because again, it just feels like, TYLA is so popular right now, and they know the demand would be there and that people will buy even if it's expensive. So that's really the reason why they probably did it. But also again, because money. So, and I checked, and I think for me, the shipping really sucks because the shipping for international prices is crazy ridiculous. I would probably have to pay like around $130 US, like in my currency basically, to get her with the shipping, because the shipping I checked would be around $50, I believe. So yeah, crazy. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get her. Like I love her. Like I am obsessed. She's gorgeous, stunning. But just the pricing is ridiculous. So yeah, that's really the only issue I see with people about this doll, is that she's expensive, but she's cute. I put up polls on my story and stuff on Instagram, and it feels like, yeah, most people, actually majority seems to be yes, like they want to buy her, and they do like her. So I kind of feel like my fear that she's gonna sell out is maybe true. Is gonna come true. Let's hope for the best, because I do think she's gorgeous. I need her. Like I need to buy her so bad. I hope I'm successful, because I do think she's genuinely like one of the best Bratz dolls we've had in this year. Probably she's the best Bratz doll this year. Like, yeah, let's be honest. Like she's the best one so far. We still got the craft Bratz dolls coming this year. We've got lots other stuff, so it might change, but I do think this doll is just so well designed. She came out so good, so I'm kind of worried about her selling out in like 2 seconds. Hopefully it's not true. Hopefully she sticks around for like at least an hour, But what do you think? Is she worth it to you? I mean, again, she's expensive, and I do think she's releasing at a time where there's so many drops happening left and right. We've got Disney Descendants recently, Bratz, always releasing stuff. LO Surprise OMG with the revamped, rebooted look. Monster High, a Barbie, Mirror Me, Moonspell, a Magic. There's so many things coming out so frequently right now. So I do get that $75 for one doll is a lot to ask when you could spend that money on like multiple dolls. So you gotta really love this doll, but I do. So to me, she's worth it. She's gonna be expensive, but I just think she is so unique with like the hair rooting and the makeup and the outfits. And I mean, she's got a tiger. Like, come on, that's very extra. So I love her. She's just so precious and gorgeous. Anyway, enough of me yapping. I want to know what you think of this doll, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype this video, cuties. Consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, to support the channel that way. No pressure, and so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Thank you also to all my currently subscribed members. I see you and I appreciate you all so much. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time stay peachy. Kisses.